I have very high standards. People also, like, a lot of times I've told people, like, some of my standards when it comes to, like, dating and stuff, and they're like, you know, what about if he has potential? And so what if he's not rich now, but he has the potential to be? I am expensive now, not 10 years from now. I am expensive now. I like nice things now. Hi, I'm Deanna, and this is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a talk and maybe vlog, I don't know yet, about how I'm preparing to be a pampered wife. I'm in my pampered wife era. Am I engaged? No. And have I met a man yet? No. But it's coming, and I'm going to explain how. So, I'm also going to be, like I said, I'm doing my makeup, and I'll be choking on nothing sometimes. Oh, sorry. And in doing my makeup, I'm never bold and or experiment with things that much. But I figured since I'm gonna be going on dates, because like I said, in my pampered wife era, I'm just tying this up to my boob so there's not a slip. I need to try different looks. You know, there's two important Jackies in my life: Jackie East, the kangaroo, Jackie Ina. So I've been looking at a lot of her tutorials as I did way back when, way back in the day. So I'm not doing it like her, but I'm trying to develop my own style of putting makeup on and stuff and making it a therapeutic, really cute process. So y'all know me in packages. I'll be showing you my products. I don't know if I'll list them all in the description box. I don't know how this is going to come out. You can see the lighting's different because I got a little light to help me out here. Get this look, to make this look eat. But I feel like I'm going for, I'm just shifting the camera a little bit. I feel like I'm going to do like a red look. So I also have a mirror on my little table here. So just bear with me. Perfect. Okay. So I'm using, first things first, this spray. Milani, girl. This is the Milani spray. It's a setting spray, and it's also good at primer. I saw it on Amazon. I was like, I should try it. So, oh shoot, my fan. That's fine. Ooh, that smells good. Okay. I also have like a little rash on my eye, so, which is new. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know I had that. So, I need to be careful because it's kind of like raised and a little red. So, uh-oh. Oh no. It's like really like, oh no. So one of my biggest insecurities are actually my eyes. And I don't know if you guys, well, don't agree. Don't be like, yeah girl, your eyes are a problem. But like, that's why I also always wear my glasses, because I feel weird without my glasses. I'm such a textbook nerd. But I gotta tell you guys, back to this pampered wife era, and a disclaimer that when I do my makeup, sometimes I get very silent because I'm not trying to screw up my look just to tell a story, so y'all gonna have to wait. But for my pampered wife era, the reason why I say that is I'm going on a 3-day water fast. If you're new to my channel, I talked about how I went on a fast and my YouTube channel blew up like that. When I went on the fast, then videos started going viral, like they started like being pushed in the algorithm. So I was like, whoa. So yeah, I'm going on a 3-day fast because I'm going away, and I heard the Lord say, you know, go on a fast. And if you know anything about fasting in general, it's hard. And then a water fast is tough because it's a water fast. Okay, I found my eyebrow pencil. I mean, this thing. So I'm going on this water fast, just no food for 3 days. And I heard the Lord ask, like he asked me, he said, I want you to go on this fast. So I was like, okay. And he was like, and I also want, ooh, I got a dermaplane. I don't know what that was, but sometimes you get little peach fuzz on your face. I'm going to do a skincare routine. I don't know if I'm going to film it, but I'm definitely going to like do it later to get the little hairs off your face. Okay, so I heard the Lord say, go on this fast and name a desire. Name something you want to see a breakthrough in your life, and it will happen. And I was like, anything? He's like, anything. This is your season of wellness. this is your season. I just set it down right here. This is your season of open heaven. You're under an open heaven. If you're new to my channel and you don't know, I'm 23 years old and I'm a 2-time cancer survivor, and I've been through an insane amount of trauma, like just enough, like it's enough, really. I'm also gonna be, the first thing I do is my eyebrows. This is the Fenty concealer. It's in the color shade 420. Yeah, so I'm just putting some in my eyebrows. Bear with me, y'all. I'm not screwing up this look. I should have got my little mirror. It's fine. So, oop, the lighting's better here. Okay. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I got some on my eyebrows, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm really upset about my eyeball having the little... This is why you can't just rub your eyes with anything. Because I feel like I accidentally touched it and it just got... whatever. So I'm just gonna just do. You see how I'm just going very lightly, going do. I'm no Jackie Ina, not even a long shot. She's a master. Ooh. But no, that's it. I'm just no Jackie Ina. So I don't know. We'll see how this looks. You'll know by the thumbnail how well this look came out. So y'all, I don't know the names of brushes. I just be using stuff. Okay. This looks like a good brush to blend it out. Okay. So we're just going to be very... Okay, we're just blending it out. So yeah, I heard the Lord say, go on a fast. Tell me what it is that you want, and whatever it is, I will be open to you. And I was like, well, I always wanted to be married in a relationship. He said, I'll open that door for you. Now, to put it in perspective, when I asked for my YouTube channel, when I was like, God, I need a breakthrough in my YouTube channel, the Lord was like, okay, go on this fast, and within 3 days, I'm going to open this up for you. And before the 3 days were over, it already started, like, I'm like, why is this video going viral? Like, what is actually going on? So, when God says something, he means it. And I don't know why, for some reason, I had an easier time understanding that than, like comprehending that than a relationship. And it's not like any of my videos ever went viral before, so it made it easier. No, I mean, I was getting barely 10 views on videos, and all of a sudden, I see, like, and I have 42 subscribers for, like, 2 years, and then all of a sudden, it's like, why do I have 100 subscribers all of a sudden within a couple of days? And, why is it that all of a sudden now I have, like, within 2 weeks, I got 1,000 followers, and all of a sudden, my, what you call it is, monetized, when I was stagnant for, like, a very long time. So, I like this side. I don't know, this side seems a lot, this side seems a lot more, whatever. You know, like I said, we're doing our best here. I just wanted to try some things. Okay, I can't really put stuff on my eyeball because I wonder if the lighting is too harsh. Let's try something. Okay, she gives. I don't really like it that much, but let's try this lighting. So this is more natural lighting. Do y'all like that? I'm just playing around with stuff. I don't really know. No, this is too... And this is back to the gold lighting. I'm going to try the mixed lighting. Yeah, we're going to keep it on this for now until... Oh, I like it. It has like a nice airbrush finish. Why didn't y'all tell me do this lighting? Anyway, so, like I said, I have an easier time conceiving the YouTube channel than the relationship, the husband, because I've never been in a relationship. Also, I can't fathom being that happy, which sounds... I actually don't know how that sounds, but I say that because I don't think I've ever been that happy in my life. Ooh, that's what I said I was going to get. I need to buy a darker shade concealer because this is is, oh, you know what? I think I have some. Hold on. Okay, I found my giant makeup case. I also gotta, hold on, technical difficulties, because I wish they would understand that women be having boobs, and, you know, we don't want them to be out of the robe. They have to stay in there. Close enough. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think I can picture myself being that happy, being that carefree, being that spoiled, being that pampered, and I'm trying to, hey, I have liquid. Oh, I had, wait a second, which one is darker, this one or this one? Watch, they like the same shade. No, this is darker, so I'm gonna use this. So I have liquid blush. That's something I didn't know I had. Let's see what else I got in here. I have, do I have, oh, I have I don't know if it's darker. You know what? I'll take it. Beggars can't be what? What's this? Is this? No, that's, let's see what's in here. I haven't, because I don't really do makeup. When I was younger, I thought I had to look like them IG baddies to be pretty. And I really didn't love myself the way I was. So because of that, I just didn't do makeup, because I didn't want to depend on me wearing makeup to feel pretty about myself, which I don't now, but I did at one time. So I'm just going to put that over there and that over there. And now we're just going to color correct with the, let me get in closer. Yeah. I've been through a lot, very traumatic stuff, and I just never, I still can't picture myself being happy. This is why I try doing visualization, which is a form of manifestation where you literally visualize anything. You can visualize the life you have, the experiences you want to experience, the conversations, and I hear the Lord asking me, really, like, what is it that you want to do? What kind of dates do you want to go on? What type of husband do you want? And I feel like we have this, we've been conditioned to have this scarcity mindset in a way that's like we can't have all that we desire, even though God's like, I want, the word talks about God wanting to bless us with more than we can like possibly imagine, like exceedingly abundantly. Like we say that, but we don't really feel that way, because I certainly really didn't feel that way. What do you guys think needs to be color corrected? Anything that's like a dark spot? So I'm gonna go like by my chin, so here, so here. I don't know if you're supposed to color correct your eyes, but like so here, here. So I just put the red on where I thought it needed to go. When I say I don't know completely what I'm doing, I'm just trying to figure it out. So then, boom. Then I'm gonna blend this out with my same concealer brush. It's very red. Oops. Okay. Uh-oh. I guess we're just gonna have to trust the process, I guess. So I did the thing, and now, so I don't know what it is to be in a relationship, to really be happy, and I think it is, I mean, I don't know what it is to be loved, which, I don't know if people in my life are like, oh, how could Deanna say such a thing? I don't know what it is to be loved the way I want to be loved, and I was just having this conversation with myself just before filming this, and it's like we are conditioned to accept love the way people give it, not the way we need it. And I've never been loved the way I want to be loved. So, but when you say that, it's like, so just be glad that people love you the way they can, but that's not love. people loving you the way they think you should be loved is not love. People should love you the way you need to be loved. And I find that while I've done that for others, that has not been done for me. Oh, I'm using the loose powder from Fenty. Guys, I really don't know the names and stuff. And I'm just using this brush because I can't find my sponge. Sidebar, it smells really good. Oh my gosh, this smells really good for a powder. I'm gonna really... I hope I don't look like a ghost. Jackie Ina needs to start a school. A makeup school. I mean, that's what her channel is, so never mind. I'm just trying to... And then I'm just gonna like... Because a lot is... Trust the process. We're gonna have to trust it. I just brushed away the excess. I mean, it is giving me like this little airbrushed kind of look, so. Okay, so bad. So far, so good. So yeah, I always pictured a love where I'm just loved the way, like I'm loved intuitively. What I mean by that is like, I'm loved because I don't have to ask, can you hug me? Can you do this? Can you take me out? Can you do... It's just done the way that I think about how do I want to be loved. That's how I loved. And it's weird that now God is like, okay, hold on. Before I continue, well, let me just finish my thought. It's weird that God is like, now I want you to think about how you want to be loved and how you want to be loved. And I'm just like, for real? You want me to think about how I want to be loved? Like, we've never had this conversation before, God. So, it's just weird. In a good way. Okay. Now I'm going to do the concealer. Oh boy. When I tell you this is what really separates the boys from the men, I just add a little here. I'm not trying to do too much. You see, I just added a little, and I'm just gonna add a little here, you know? Just added it to where I know I'm gonna need it because it's gonna blend, and I'm gonna just wait. This is why I wish I had my fan. It's literally over there, and I have to like, do I have a book or something? Guess this will work. Close enough, I guess. Everybody shut up. I need concentration. I guess. Sure. I'm not... See, the thing about concealer, I haven't mastered putting it on so it's not very cakey. So, what I'm going to do is just put a little... Hey, I got some pictures that these are some pictures I had on my old disposable camera that I found from my scrapbook folder. Does anybody know what it is to be in a relationship? Please answer the question. Like, don't think I'm asking stupid questions because, you know, it doesn't seem real that there's someone out there that really that will love you and care for you and spoil you. And in today's generation, with men wanting to be women in hypersexual culture and men that open doors are seen as a rare commodity, it's like, where they at though? You tell a man you want to be, you tell a guy his preferences, he's tall and he's wealthy, and they're foaming at the mouth and splatting themselves against the wall. Like, it's really not that deep. That sounds like the bare minimum. You know, being tall and wealthy seems like, it's like, no, he should just have a good job. Okay, brokey. You know, but when I say wealthy, I mean it. Like, well, you shouldn't marry a man just for money. When I tell y'all money is so important to me, and don't be, you can be like, oh, she's a gold digger. Listen. It's not the only thing because I don't believe in marrying someone just for their money, because it's like you're essentially using them. However, money is important, okay? I'm expensive. So, of course, like, you saw me in that my aura radiated expensive. I'm the daughter of the Most High God, okay? My spirit is rare. And people be saying that I'm different. Girl, you as basic as everybody else. So, but I'm just saying, and it's not to hurt people. It's just, you know, calling, you know, like it is what it is. So, like, you saw I was expensive, and then you got mad that you couldn't afford me. Stupid. Like, then again, I've never had a man approach me. This could just be, someone in the comments was like, you should value the fact that God is hiding you until it's right. That's true, but it's like, but what is it? Because God really basically is confirming that this relationship is not going to be no counterfeit. It's going to be the one man, the first man that approaches me, the first man that actually comes up to me is my husband, which is like, that's kind of like, and I guess maybe that's always the way it was supposed to be. I don't think we were always supposed to just be in this dating loop of, you know, bad dates and stuff. And, oh, I don't want to decrease. Hold on, let me shut up. Press, tap, tap, tap. Uh-oh, too many. I guess. Then I'm going to, I don't know what to, do you just let it sit? I'm just gonna kind of like brush away the excess, like just like, excuse me, and let the rest kind of just like, you know what I am gonna do? We're gonna set this with the setting spray. Let me just test. It smells really good. And I'm going to cover this up because if powder gets on your carpet, you know, it's hard to get out. So, I don't know how this is going to turn out, y'all. For me, I found that the less makeup I apply, the better. So, I was just trying to do a little something. Now I'm going to put on my foundation. And then I like to contour. Oh, I'm going to need that again. So this is some Maybelline Fit Me powder. Oops, that was too much. I'm going to put some back. Boom. I just put a little in a cup. And I like to mix it with my, well, it's not like a foundation because it's like my friend put me onto it. It's like a tint because foundation is too much for my skin. Yeah, but I have very high standards. I know my husband's going to be wealthy, and but it's like, part of me is like, do I deserve that? Do I deserve to be with my ideal partner? Like, it still sounds like, am I being pranked when God said that the door is going to open? And, because it's like, I don't know what it is to just be like, here's a blessing because, like, I'm just taking a makeup brush and mixing it. It's not enough. I didn't let the powder, oops. It's too much. Actually, let's make it enough. So I mixed it up a little. So it's going to have to be enough. So I'm just going to put some on everywhere. So I'm going to put some here, 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 here. Yeah, I put a little too much powder on, but what you gonna do? I don't know how much I put on, but I know makeup it does a thing, so we gonna try it. Let's find a nice foundation brush. That's like a blush brush. This sounds cute. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I'm just gonna put some on my hairline a little bit. It's giving me red undertones, and my undertones are gold. I'm also gonna try and like, okay, much better. I had to like blend out the powder because it was that giving, but it was like, okay. So I really don't need that much makeup Because like the more I have, I also have a little, it's hormonal acne, so it'll pass. I'm gonna put a little more of just the tint on there. The tint seems to be doing the job, like. I don't know why sometimes when I do makeup, the makeup wanna come and embarrass me. It's so unfortunate, but okay. We don't need that again. Now, we're going to use, I'm not using this. I'm not that dumb. And then we're gonna contour. So yeah, when I say I have very high standards, people also, like, a lot of times I've told people, like, some of my standards when it comes to, like, dating and stuff, and they're like, you know, what about if he has potential? And so what? What if he's not rich now, but he has the potential to be? I am expensive now, not 10 years from now. I am expensive now. I like nice things now. So I don't know what I look like struggling with someone when I've struggled most of my life. Ooh, you see that? Period. Okay. So this is the Juvia's Place concealer in a shade 4. This is shade 4. So marrying a man with potential, that's not my ministry. It's the ministry of some other women, but it's not mine. Let me just put this on. We'll keep talking. Hold on. Careful. You can see I'm like doing a little contour. We're not doing nothing crazy now. Tap off the excess and okay. Okay. Okay, it's cooking, it's cooking. I don't know what I was talking about before because yeah. But I was saying I don't want to settle, and I don't feel like I'm gonna have to settle because I'm just waiting on the Lord. But it's like, I don't want to say it's hard to believe because I don't want to make it seem like I'm doubting God, but it's like I still struggle to see that I'm worthy of all that God promised me. I think putting the red, I don't know if it helped, I don't know if it gave, because I don't have red undertones. Oh, I forgot to blend this out. Lord have mercy. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's just, oh, my baby hairs. Okay. I'm like, what is that? I mean, kind of. I mean, it's really pretty. But okay. We're not done. We're not done. Now we have mascara. Oh, we have liquid blush. Let's try it. I really don't. I'm gonna spray. Sorry. Because I'm not going over there just to get my fan. Okay. Oop, let me close the concealer back up. I get my bronzer. I might put it on after to just like, you know. But I have some liquid blush, which I really don't use, but why not? Just a little drop. I think the last time I used this, I graduated from college. I don't know how like potent it is. I don't know if it's just like you need a lot, so I guess we'll find out. Hold on, let's use this brush. This brush seems cute. I'm not called to be I've struggled enough. And my cousin said to me the other day, she was like, you look like you've never been through anything. Like, you look like you've not had one single solitary struggle. That's not what she said, I'm elaborating. But basically, she's like, you look like you've never been through any hardship, which, that's kind of cool that I don't look like what I've been through, because I have been through a lot. And to not be loved and be such a loving person is weird. And I say it's weird because it just is. It's how do I love people and I've never experienced the love that I want? It's an interesting dynamic. I don't do false eyelashes. It's just, it feels like something's on my eye because something is on my eye, so I don't mess with that. It's really pretty though. I just wish I didn't put so much powder on. I'm also learning not be so hard on myself, so apologies to me. Here's what I think the Lord is going to have happen. I'm going to make a video where I'd say I had my first date. And it's probably going to be this very elaborate date that I didn't see coming. No matter how much I like prayed and petitioned and journaled, like this date is going to be so cool. It's like not even in my wildest dreams did I ever picture going on a date. My first real date would be like this. So I have a feeling it's going to be this very beautiful, awesome first date. And then I'm going to just pop up married. And then that's it. Yeah, y'all going, because it's like, I'm not going to share who I'm with until I'm married. You know, the enemy works on information. And people, not everyone on my channel is watching my channel because they like me and they love Jackie and they want to just see what happens. A lot of people are just lurkers and they just want to pray. And I'm not trying to give and Satan's not omniscient, like he doesn't know all things. So witches don't know things, right? They work on information. So if I start posting my relationship, who I'm with, I don't need that. I'm not saying like I'm afraid of Satan, but like I'd be a fool to just start talking about the intimate details of my relationship before marriage, right? Because then that's sealed, right? It's God's anointing, His covering, His spirit is all over that. So I'm good. So I'm gonna use some black lip liner. And let me just get eyelids, and moisturize my lips. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this black lip liner and ooh, period. I'm gonna do a red lip. This is the NYX retractable lip crayon. So, first of all, a black lip is always gonna eat, but I'm doing this is the brown lip liner by Juvia's Place. It's the Cola. I really like this. And then I'm gonna do this is the red lip liner, same brand, the retractable lip crayon. It's just in red. Y'all know me in packaging. So yeah, I have very high standards for myself when it comes to dating, comes to relationships. I just never been in one, and it is God's form of protection. But I am gonna just pop out married. I really pray that. I mean, God is not a man that he should lie, right? But sometimes I'm like, am I saying this or is God saying this? And I mean, I as a human being don't believe I would tell myself to not eat voluntarily for 3 days because I have sins. Because now I'm thinking about it, it's like, wait a minute, did I commit to not eating for 3 days again? What is wrong with me? But if it's what the Most High wants, I'm gonna do it. Then I'm just gonna go over the top with the black again. I know I'm not centered, but this is comfortable. I'm just over here like this. Now we're gonna put the clear gloss on. This is just the, you know, you go to your beauty supply store, you get this. And a little on the top. And then I use this. This is just the Revlon clear one, but I've mixed it so it's perfect. And so this is the lip. See how it eats? Exactly, I told you. Okay. Now on to the hair. Oh, let me just, I gotta bite down on it because it's super glossy, so you gotta like, perfect. I told you, when the lip and the hair, it eats, it will save a look. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's just take my hair out. I have my hair, I went back, so I silk pressed my hair, and I was like, I need to wash it. So I went back to mini twists, because mini twists are like literally the most reliable of the hairstyles. And I did them real small. So, ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna take it out, and then if anything, put it back. Because if y'all don't know, I stretch them to stretch the twist. That was self-explanatory. So I need y'all, listen, if you guys pray, I don't want to hear, you know what, because sometimes you tell people your standards, going back to that, and they're like, you know what, whatever God, if God is giving you a decent man who looks okay and he has a good-ish job, just take it. And that sounds like you really don't be trusting God that he can do exceedingly and abundantly. I'm not going to settle. That's the thing. I refuse to settle. There's so many things I'd rather do than settle. You know what I mean? I can't settle in a relationship. I can't just be with a man who one thing I'm not going to do is be in a relationship with someone I'm not attracted to. Y'all must be on drugs if you think I, Deanna East, am going to be in a relationship with a man I'm not attracted to just to say, look, here's my man. Like, I got to sleep in a bed with you. I got to look at you. I have to be the mother of your, I'm going to be the mother of your child and I'm not even attracted to you. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, that's not going. When I tell y'all wealthy, having money is so important because I have so many big dreams and big goals. And ooh, so pretty. I have such big dreams, such big goals for myself. Also, if you see the curls are a little loose, it's because I flat ironed it. It's not heat damaged, so don't you be like, oh, Deanna went ahead and heat damaged her hair. It's not even like that, y'all. It's not even like that. It's just that. It's just not like that. So yeah, I have very high standards for myself. I refuse to lower my standards for anyone. I think I don't want to say I'm nervous because it's like soon can mean a lot of different things. So to God, soon can mean a lot of different things. But I have a feeling it's going to be human equivalent soon. Because with my YouTube channel, when I went on that fast, by day 2 of that fast, I'm like, why is my skincare video doing numbers? So, yeah. This lip is eating. It's eating. So I'm just taking this final one out. Trying to be as gentle and boom. Ooh, see, I did them real small. Took me, how many episodes of True Blood? I nearly watched the whole not first season, but like season. It took like half of I'm watching the 4th season. So like 5 episodes. So that's an hour long. So it's like, so probably 5 or 6 episodes, 5 hours. And I did take a break, but altogether it took a long time. Ooh, pretty. So I don't know how you can do so many things with mini twists. I kind of want to keep them still, but I did them real small like, so I could do a little side. I could do a side part. I would just have to like set it because I had it to the middle. So I could do a side part. Like I said side part. We can keep it middle part since that's how my hair wants to go. We can do like a... And I never thought I could do mini twists. I never thought I could pull it off because I was like, my hair is not long enough. And it wasn't long enough. But if you see my hair flat iron, you know the shrinkage be shrinkaging, because woo. I think this is, I would say having it out is too basic, because it's cute, but it's like, oh, and it's very small. Still wet, you know what I'm saying? So a little dry. So I don't have to moisturize it. To the ends are sealed. I use my homemade end sealant. I should make a video of my dupe because so many people ask me for it, and it's just like, well, and then it's like, well, what do you do if you don't have this ingredient, that ingredient? I'm like, what am I don't know. So I'll try it and make it. I am selling, if you guys don't know, I told you I wouldn't say it, but I'm starting my own line, hair product line, and it should be released for pre-orders by the end of this year to be available for shipping early next year. So I have an end sealant one that I made from the scratch, not like with existing products, like from the scratch, and it's like all my ends are sealed. So this is very cute. I like this. It's a cute look. So I don't know what I should do. Should I leave it out? I kind of want to pull it back. Hold on, let me just see. Ooh, that's a lot of hair. Ooh. But like keep it like stretched, so like I can wear it like this. I always wear my hair like this, and it's just like, why not leave it out? Like, or I could do like a half up, half down type of vibe. So like, and then you take the clip and then you, but it's so wet still, so it's like, you see how small? Don't be, how many twists are in your head? Don't ask me that. Even if I were to keep track, I wouldn't keep track, because that sounds like a lot of effort. I would, 1, write it down. 2, no. No. Like, it's definitely giving bob. I love the versatility of my hair, because I flat iron it and it's here. I twist it, it's a bob. Like, this is the summer hairstyle. When I tell y'all this is the summer 2023 hairstyle, the summer 2024 hairstyle, and it's gonna get longer. It's gonna be like it's giving blunt cut bob vibes. Yeah. Alright, let me just try and figure out how I'm gonna do this. Hope y'all are happy that I'm in my spoil. You know, y'all don't have to be. I just need to trust God a lot more, because it's like, if he's promising me like exceedingly abundantly, if he's telling me to write down what it is I want, write down the type of dates I want to go on, I need to trust him. Oh shoot. Or should I do the back? Oh dang it, I didn't even think about the back. Like, hold on, because we're doing a lot. That will go so crazy. I'm not talking one front, one back. I'm just talking like in the back you do the ponytail. Okay, because if we did it in the front, it would look like this, which is cute. Like, she is giving if we do the front, right. But if we do the back and we just leave some out, because it's okay. Let's try that. Let's see what her. Actually, no, I don't need to double band this one. They're so small that you could do any style with them. You could do mini, like you could do bun, you could do low bun, you could do banded and make it look like a ponytail. Like, I love mini twists. They are the perfect protective style. Okay, that's cute. That is so cute. Hold on, I got an idea. We're not gonna do half front, half back. I mean, we could, because it's my hair and I actually can do whatever I want. You know what? Hold on, let me get a clip. Is this a pin? Yes, okay. I made a hairstyle. Oop, I need another pin. So this is front, this is back. It's giving like punk rock vibes a little. Y'all feel like, what are we feeling? Should we just do the back? I don't know. It's just something about the front. Hold on. Ow. Gentle. Let me actually undo it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the back to just give it a little zest. You know, it has to have a little zest. Otherwise, what are we doing? What do you guys think? I think it's different. I think so. Okay, yeah. I'm over here yanking it. Like, I gotta be careful. I just did these twists last night. I can't undo my hard work like that. I'm just trying different things because when I go out with my... I'm not even gonna call my boyfriend because not for long enough. I don't do this. I don't understand this 5-year engagement business. 5 years? That's more than an undergrad. No, absolutely not. Okay? So that we're just gonna squeeze it up. So it's like this. Boom. And let's try now the because I want it to be like a it's giving early 2000s like vibes. I don't know if I like the side part is cute. Aw, shoot. Hold on. It's not over until I say so. 1. I'm just experimenting. I've never really done much with twists except for band them and put them up in a bun. So I'm just trying to feel like what are some other styles we can... Oh, never mind. This is... Oh. I want to say it's over for all of y'all. It's not only is it what, kids? It's up and it's stuck. My mom's gonna be like, oh, hold on. Y'all, I'm gonna show my mom. She'll be like, hello, good people. I'm just putting my hair up because I'm like, you know what? Let's just go in. You know what I'm saying? So let me see if it works. If it don't, we're gonna just take it out and go back to plan A. But it's, oh my god, it's working. Yeah. And yeah, we're just gonna, I kind of like this little dangly. So we're just, this is my outfit. I just have on like, you'll see it. But yeah, I just prefer it up. And I have my Deanna necklace. I look like such a wife. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me see if I got another clip. Y'all see the booty? No, you probably didn't. Unfortunately for you, I've been in the gym. Not this week though. Too much depression and stuff going on, but other times, yes. Okay. Oh, always gotta have my Effia bracelet. It's my Ghanaian name. Because I was born on a Friday. Okay. Okay. She's cute. Yeah, I was gonna like say I'll wait for a special occasion to do the bun, but I'm like, I wasn't feeling it down going out, so I'm like, I'm gonna just put it in a bun. It's so cute. And my hair still has the brown from the dye. Oh, okay. Look how cute she looks. Oh, my baby. She says I look really pretty. Oh, she says she wants her makeup done too. Okay. So I'm gonna just do... Suck your cheeks in, Jackie. Yes. How does she look, y'all? My battery's about to die? Alright, I'll see y'all later. I'm back from the mall. I actually, long story short, I wasn't feeling well. My parents had to come pick me up. So I'm back now. I showered. And now I'm about to put on this face mask. And I'm trying to show the front. Okay. This is my favorite face mask. I've been using it since I was, from a long time. I've been using it since I started my skincare journey back in 2017. So that's some time ago. What is it? I'm not doing math right now. Not today. So I'm just... Oh, I gotta clean my glasses. My stomach. Okay. Sorry. So, I gotta tell y'all, as I'm prepping to be this pampered wife and in this pampered wife era, which will last a lifetime, I'm tired of being alone. Now, before y'all be like, oh my God, just love yourself. I've heard this on the TikToks before, and it's so true. Self-love is not a replacement for romantic love, communal love, familial love. It doesn't replace that. And familial love cannot take the place of romantic love. Romantic love cannot take the place of communal love. All those loves are in their own unique box, right? So one can't compensate for the other. And as someone who's never really felt loved the way I desire to be loved, and loved only the way people are available to love me, it's been pretty sad. Well, I feel like I've been given the love. I've given the love I want. I don't feel as though it's been returned. And it's a little discouraging because all I know is to love, and I don't know what it is to get it back yet so far. So, I'm just cleaning my glasses. So, I was feeling nauseous. Pro tip, alcohol wipes help with nausea because alcohol, for some reason, helps with nausea. So I'm just, can I see? Okay, good. So, as someone who really wants to experience, I'm just using a foundation brush, by the way. It's a flat one. Love, it can be discouraging not getting that love. Oh, I'm so pretty. It's as if I look really pretty without makeup. So, oh, this is so therapeutic. I really pray that this fast will break the chains, or whatever will accelerate, or I don't know what, just allow me to find, no, not to find, that's not my job. Allow my husband to find me. It's he who finds a wife, finds a good thing. I really pray, because after, you know, people are like, oh, being in a relationship is overrated, and being in a relationship, so it's like, huh? So, yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all other than it can be very lonely. And all my life, all I've ever felt is alone. I never felt like I was understood. Ooh, let me just bring this up. I got a bunch of these headbands from Amazon, in different colors. So they're very sturdy, quality built. So yeah. I don't know what it is for the love I give to come back to me. And I just felt different my entire life. Like, no one really understood me. No one really got me. Misunderstood by my peers. Misunderstood by my own parents, my own family, my own cousins. Like, I don't really have any cousins close in age to me. So I don't really have like a friend group of my cousins, because I'm an only child. So I don't even have that, you know. Like, growing up, I don't remember being like, yeah, when I was down, I could go to this cousin. I don't have those memories because it didn't happen. So I really pray that this fast will really, whatever will break the, I don't want to say chains, but release God's favor, release, like, let my husband find me. And intimacy is such, I value it so much. The fact that you can be so close with someone is more than sex. Just, you can let someone in and they can see all the different sides of you. You're sad, you're happy, you're crazy, you're quirky, the sides of you didn't even know existed. And I'm like, whoa, that's kind of like how it is with God. And before y'all start say, oh, well, you can do that with God. It's like, that's true, but as a human being, I would like another human being. And as someone who has been alone their entire life, someone who has felt misunderstood their entire life, it's like, whoa, I understand God is to be our everything, but it's not like, again, you'll find it, let me put this down for a second, you'll find it is the puritanical, at times, Christians who the reason why they're so puritanical now is because they lived a life counter to God. They strayed, they did what they did before, and then their eyes were open, and then they're so heavily convicted of their old life. So anything remotely related to their old life, they no longer do. So if they listen to secular music, even if it's Wheels on the Bus, they don't be listening to secular music now. If they used to drink, Even if it's one glass of wine, they won't, because they're so convicted to not do anything that they once did in their old life. I don't have those convictions, right? Because I never rebelled straight. I didn't have a rebellious girl era. I had none of that. I'm not saying I didn't struggle and have strongholds and have things I was dealing with, but I never went so far left and then came back all my life. I just remember trying my best, striving to do the right thing, never straying. But you know, the type, I was a type that would, like, when I was younger, I used to like lighting matches. Like when I was like in preschool, I used to like lighting matches, and my mom would always be like, stop lighting matches, you will burn yourself, you will get hurt, it's bad. And I would light matches, and I would do it, and until one day I lit it, and it burned, and it came all the way down, and it hit my finger, and I cried, and I never did it again. And I was that type, you see, and that was it. You know, I didn't go and see, I lit the match, let me go turn the stove on, you know, let me go get a flamethrower. Like, I never took it up notches. The first burn taught me, and that's how I am with a lot of things. When I was sexting that guy, it never got past that, because I thought about, like, what if it did get past that? But it never got past it, because once I sent that nude of my boobs, no face, no case, hello, but once I sent it, and the response was so like lackluster, I was like, the Holy Spirit was like, you see, because ain't nobody told you to do that. And it wasn't like it was almost like in a joke, but it wasn't funny, but it was like, see, now you know not to do that again. Now you know that wasn't one of your brightest ideas, Deanna. And I never did it again. I remember I took my car, I was hanging out with my friend, and I wanted to go to Cheesecake Factory. And I never told this story, but I wanted to go to Cheesecake Factory, and I told, I didn't tell my parents that we were going to Danbury, and I drove up to Danbury, and I didn't tell them, and I'm not supposed to do that. And my parents specifically told me, you know, if you're going to drive somewhere, let us know. And I was just like, I want to go on an adventure. And I kind of threw my friend under the bus. It's okay. Better her butt than mine. Yeah, and then I got a flat tire. I was panicked because I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I called AAA. We ordered we ordered KFC while waiting for the tow to come. And then I pocket dialed my mom, and she kept calling back. And I finally told her what happened. She wasn't mad. She wasn't mad. But then she had the tow. My dad was like, tell Deanna to bring the car home. And my friend and I, we went home, and then her mom picked her up from my house. Her mom wasn't mad or anything. But then as soon as my friend got picked up, and then I see her drive up the hill, I was like, she's like, I'll look out for you on Dateline, because I'm like, I'm going to get killed. This happened in college. I was like, what, 19? Was it when I was 19? Yeah, I was a sophomore in college, and I never took my car out without my parents' permission. I never told them I was going to be in one place and I was somewhere else. I never did that again, because the burn taught me. I learned the first time, and that's how it is. It never had to be this, you know, we got to tell you a million times, stop doing the same thing. It was the burn taught me. I learned the first time, don't you do that again. So I'm just saying, in terms of relationships, it's not like I was in all these relationships where I just valued men for their appearance and didn't care if they were Christian, and I was just straying. And now it's like, okay, maybe God wants me to be with someone who maybe I'm not the most physically attracted to, even though I still don't believe that. But, you know, I was over here trying to play God, thinking this person was going to be it, thinking I was going to be in this relationship and that, but God is showing me to value the outside, because I was, not that he's punishing you, but it's like, okay, I was dating him because he looked hot. I was dating him because he looked hot. I was dating him because he looked hot, but they weren't what God wanted for me. I don't have that, right? And I'm not saying because I waited, God's going to bless me with a hot husband. I'm just saying that's not my experience. All I know is to be alone. When I really needed help, when I really needed help, when I was really suffering, I had no one. Truly no one I could call on and really get some true help. As I'm letting this dry, I'm gonna just keep talking to y'all. By the way, this is a caftan. I'll show y'all. Do 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 do. Otherwise known as the Baby Maker 9000 or the Bust It Down 3000. This is what our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, and our ancestors had. That's why they had 15 kids. So you know, like lingerie. Okay. Okay, don't nobody care about Victoria's Secret. No one cares about her secret. All I know is to be alone. I don't know what it is to really be suffering and feel like I have the support the way I want the support. People give what they have. People give you the support they give you, right? And it's like you're expected to like just be appreciative, right? Because people love you the way they choose to love you. But it's people don't necessarily love you the way you want to be loved, right? If you were to tell this person, let's say it's like this coworker, your friend, your parent, hopefully not your spouse, but your family member, can you love me this way? And it's like, it seems like a big strain for them. Whereas with me, I don't feel that same strain if someone were to ask me to love them in this way, and by this love language, I don't feel like I would be like, ew, no. If someone says I receive love through words of affirmation, I'm not going to hug them. I'm not going to give them physical touch. If someone says, you know what, I like gifts, granted it's not like super out of my price range, I would make sure that I would, if the person likes cookies, I would give them a cookie. Like if that's how they receive love, I'm going to give you love the way you receive love. I'm not going to give you love the way I receive love or the way I think you should receive love. In all my life, I've been given love the way people think I need love, not the way I need. And that's not love, okay? Love is loving someone the way they need to be loved. And I've never felt that, never experienced that, never encountered that. And I pray that with this fast, it soon, not no soon to us can mean a million years to God. I mean soon. I pray that my dating like life opens, and it's not no dating this one and that one. I pray it is my husband finds me, boom, we court, not necessarily date, because like what is there to discuss? Like if you are sent into my life, it's courtship, right? It's not no, you know, dating. I don't do that. I've never done it. It's not like I had an option to either, but still, like, so it's courtship and then engagement, marriage, right? On an upward path. And when I want to be very clear. Let me make myself clear, crystal clear. Hear me well. Christian, black, wealthy, hot. I want to be so attracted to them that I dissolve into feral passion. If I'm not dissolving into chaotic feral passion every time I see them, or like most of the time, but like every time I just learn to cope with it, then what are we doing? When I talk wealthy, I'm not just talking he's got a couple little things in the bank. I'm talking like, I say I want Mexican food, you fly me to Mexico first class on a jet. And some people like, that's delusional. And so I don't understand. It's like we can comprehend the most like painful bad thing to happen. And think about this, like so many unlikely bad things have happened to me. Like it's like, what are the odds this terrible thing would be happening to you and a bunch of other terrible things are happening to you at the same time? So you can wrap your head around that. But God is saying like to open your eyes and to think about all the great, amazing things that could happen to you. Though unlikely, still very possible, because nothing is impossible for God. We're talking creator of the universe. I'm pretty sure he can whip a wealthy husband up. I don't think it's a big deal to God. Like he created the planets. Like a man with some money don't sound like it's planets, the things the big blue rock we live on. Okay, I think God could whip up a rich husband, a wealthy husband. I don't think it's out of his range of abilities. Okay, And it's like, as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to like affirm to myself, because when I go on this fast and I'm like, what the heck did I say willfully I'm not gonna eat for? Because like, who just says, you know what I'm gonna do, rather than not eating and not listening to music, secular music, and just for some time, and not watching TV and not on social media, and just praying and just trying to hear what the next steps from the Lord are. I'm gonna just do that. Like, nobody does that unless well, I'm gonna take it back. People might do it if they're trying to people might do it if they're trying to appear to be pious, which I know a couple people in my life who are, or they're not in my life, well, I know of people who it's like everything they do is performative, and it's like, how do you live like that? Like, how do you live your life based off what you think is holy, but you treat people like crap? Like, explain that to me. Like, how do you live your life? You read the word, you do all these things, but you don't apply it to your life, nor it's only a name only. Like, you don't take accountability for your actions. Like, explain it to me. It's just not, it's not clicking. But I know my husband, I will be wealthy and all the things more than what I prayed for. And I think the reason why God is having me tell y'all, because you guys are going to be witnesses to like what God is going to do. Like, he's saying an eye has not seen, an ear has not heard blessing. So whatever God is going to do in my life is going to be an eye has not seen, ear has not heard. There's not going to be a point of reference for what God is going to do. It's going to be very much we have never seen this kind of blessing before. Like, we couldn't even think of it. It's not entered into our hearts. Like, we think of blessings, but like, whoa. And by proximity, if God is blessing me, he must be blessing you, because if you guys are in, closeness to me by the channel and the community, that means God is blessing all of us, and he might be blessing he will be blessing you in an eye has not seen, ear has not heard blessing. That's something that, like, don't just say, well, Deanna said. Listen, this is something, this is for you. You can relate to this. If God has spoken this to you, then he's using me to confirm it, right? Like, don't just say, well, Deanna said. Deanna not gonna tell you overstep the Most High. Know that, Pookie. I'm not gonna overstep the Most High. Me? No, I did not. I'm not gonna do that. So, I mean, I'm still waiting it for dry. So I just want to express my thoughts that, like, I really want to go on a date, which is like, I've heard of dates. I've heard of date nights. But like, it's this so elaborate, such like an elaborate, beautiful date. And I know many people, I know many people on my channel or sort of subscribe to me maybe have been in relationships. And I know sometimes it's like, enjoy being single. And I thought, like, I want to embrace singleness, not necessarily to embrace it, but to enjoy where I am in life, but understanding that I'm being prepped for another season soon. And singleness is not my ministry. It's just really not. I wasn't called to be single. Like, I'm not that person who's like can minister effectively, because that's just not my ministry. I know I'm meant to be somebody's wife, somebody's really beautiful wife. I just know that. Very pure, very genuine. Not because I haven't screwed up, but like, someone said on my channel that you seem like you have a very pure soul, because not because you've never screwed up or made a mistake, but because that just seems that way. And I truly believe that to be true, because when it comes to intentions, I don't have ulterior motives, right? I'm not a plotting nor scheming individual. I'm not over here like, how can I fork with this person's life? Like, that's not me. That's not me. That's not Deanna. That's not Jackie. That's not us. I truly don't understand jealousy. I think part of my issue is that I don't understand how pervasive and how, I don't want to say terrifying, but how truly, like, terrifying jealousy is. To have someone so jealous of you that they will do anything to stop what God, or try and cancel, they'll not cancel God's assignment on your life. And people are like, well, if it's God's assignment, it can't be canceled. That you don't know how people work, because people will kill over being jealous. Like, and it's like, wow, the part of it is because I don't see anything about me to be jealous of, because, I have cancer and my life is not the best. And it's like, that says a lot though, that you're jealous of me. And I'm not even in my breakthrough era. Like, I'm not even in like like Deanna's the celeb, Deanna East, or Deanna new last name because I'm married now. And it's like, and I'm not hyphenating my name. I've thought about it, but I don't think I am. And it's not like I'm popping out. You see me on Vogue, you see me on Time magazine, you see Jackie and me on Oprah. We have a sit-down conversation about our success. It's not even that. I've not even popped off yet, and you're mad. That's saying a lot. Like, I was still going through stuff, and you were jealous. Like, what is this anointing on my life that I could be dealing with cancer and throwing up every 2 seconds, and in so much pain, physical and emotional and spiritual, and you're like, I want her life. Girl, are you for real? Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. They see the anointing. They don't see what it costs. I've said this before on my channel, in real life, to me, to Jackie. I'll say it again. You like the anointing. You don't want to pay the price for it. That's why you don't want to claim. That's why not everybody who says they're chosen are truly chosen, because the Spirit of Christ is rare. While being a Christian is common, while that label is common, the actual Spirit of Christ is rare. It's not in most people. And I'm not saying that it's that people who are born again believers don't have it. But what I am saying is, while I'm going to clarify this, the Holy Spirit had me clarify it. It's not that this people, when you're born again and you say, I accept Jesus into my life, you become filled with the Spirit of Christ, right? That doesn't mean you're in alignment with the Spirit of Christ. That's a better word. That's a better word, right? So he may reside on the inside of you technically because you received him, but you're not truly aligned with him. And that's what we strive for, I guess, to be in alignment with him. And that's why we try and match our actions and make sure we're in aligned. And when you start veering off your alignment, when other things, you see other things in your life acting up, right? And I'm not saying attacked, because most of the time when you are in alignment, you will be attacked. But there are signs that the Holy Spirit will speak to you, saying like you're out. He might literally say you're out of alignment. And you could ask God, if I'm out of alignment, show me so I can get back on track. But I find that a lot of people who say they are Christian might not, they're not Christian. Because to be a Christian is to follow Christ. And if you are not following Christ by your actions and your words and how you treat people, and if you're not doing that, but you're reading the word, it doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't matter. I don't know how I got on it, but I'm glad I'm here. But, back to living an ultra, puritanical lifestyle. And that's why some people believe like you can't be in I don't say you can't be in a healthy relationship, but it's like, maybe, you need to settle to be in a relationship. And it's like, why? It's like, that you're asking God for too much. I'm asking the creator of heaven, who wants the best for me, who's my father, too much? Like, for real though? Because I go to premarital class. I've been to it actually twice. And you go to premarital class, you go and you hear, sisters, make sure you looking good, you looking nice, you looking clean, you looking all this. Sisters, make sure your hair's done, your nails done, everything, all that. Make sure you're doing what you need to do. You know how to cook, you know how to clean, you know how to do this. Men, brothers, make sure you just got a decent job. Make sure you just look decent. Ladies, if this man has a decent job, he gets a good pay, he has a decent face, he may not be no Denzel Washington, no Michael B. Jordan or nothing like that, but if he's at least a little decent, marry that brother. It's like, now, not the best at math, But if 2 plus 2 is 4, and 5 plus 5 is 10, and Jesus died on the cross, and rose on the third day, I want you to make it make sense. I want you to make the double standard, the booty backward double standard, make sense. Because why do I have to be this prim, proper, pristine, tight body gal, and this man just has to look like he just washed his face and ran a comb through his hair? Like, and they saying like his hairline might be receding, he may not make a lot of money, but at least he's your man. What kind of prize is that? I would rather have a snail or a pile of poop. At least I can use the poop to ferment the lawn, okay, and start a compost. What am I gonna do with that, man? I can do everything. What value are you adding to my life? I can't have no ugly man around me. I can't have that and drag me down in the dumps with him. And by ugly, I mean unattractive, right? Now, I agree that not everybody's level of attractive is the same. Like, what you think is attractive may not be what I think. But be, like, attractive is not even the bare minimum. We're talking people who are just not attractive. Not in any way. Like, no redeeming qualities. And I find that when it comes to ugly men, they don't have that many redeeming qualities. You would think with you being ugly, you gonna be attractive in another area in your life, and it just doesn't happen. It's like, not only are you ugly, that's strike one. You're broke, strike two, and you have a bad personality. 3 strikes, and then you try and make me the ugly one. Jail. Jail. This is why my standards are in heaven with the Most High. Because it's like, if I should, God wants the best for me. But it's like, I've never really heard anyone say that you need, that even in the church, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what's not clicking? I've never heard anyone say like, keep your standards high. Keep them high. I said this earlier in the video. I don't know how early because I'm still talking and I didn't finish edit this at this point because I'm talking to y'all. But I said that we're expected to, or it's like encouraged for women to marry and be with potentially wealthy guys, or men that have potential to be wealthy, potential to have a good job. But I'm currently expensive. I am currently expensive. I have an expensive aura, okay? I don't get it. So I can't wait. I'm not no one's starter wife. I'm not going to help build the empire with you. Have the empire built by the time you come into my life. Like, men talk about, oh, I just want to build. Do I look like Bob the Builder to you? Hanny Manny? What do I look like to you, pal? I've been through a lot, but do I look like I've been through a lot? Like, and I'm saying, like, you know you fine. When you got a face mask on and you look fine, I'm saying to myself, does it look like I've been through some stuff? No. So what do I, and I've struggled, and on top of that, I've had people invalidate my struggle and made me feel like, gaslight me to say it's not really a struggle. Like, oh, okay, I guess fighting cancer and getting undermined and never being truly loved and supported, and also fighting for your life and dealing with hateful and spiteful, undermining individuals like all your life. I guess that's not going through anything, right? Because, you know, you don't look like it. Oh, okay, stupid. Like, I'm not building anything with you. Have the empire. When you come into my life, husband, I know he's gonna have it together. I don't know what God is gonna do. I don't know what God is gonna get ready to do. I have no. I want to say I feel like I have some idea, but whatever idea I have is this. It's not even this big. You see that little space? It's not. God, I'm seeing barely this. God has a this size blessing, and I'm like, I could have not seen, like, my YouTube channel. My mom keeps encouraging me that I didn't see my YouTube channel. I literally did not have any idea how it was going to grow. I did not know which video. I just knew that if I listened to God and I posted consistently and I posted when I had the energy and I wasn't so self-aware and self-conscious, and I was just posted the videos and I was consistent, and then I did the 3-day fast, I knew, because that's what God said, that my YouTube channel would blow up. I didn't know, because I was thinking maybe if it was this video and the next video, and God was like, I'm going to make it happen. When I make it happen, I'm going to make it happen. And it just happened. I was like, whoa, okay. He was not lying. And other areas in my life started magnifying as well. It wasn't just YouTube, right? But I'm saying, like, I'm not going to be single that much longer. I can't be, because I'm in my pampered wife era. So stands to reason. The only sad thing is I'll never be Deanna East again, right? I'll still be me, but I won't be Deanna East. And many people are like, well, just hyphenate your name or keep your last name. And I don't believe in that, because I truly believe that for the full covering of my husband, I'm gonna take his name. Now, you let me know what you think about that in the comments. If you're like, that's backwards or whatever. I truly believe you do whatever you want. I'm not saying you need to take your husband's last name, or you don't need to hyphenate your name, or you're less of a Christian if you. I'm not saying that. Hear me. The reason why I clarify, because people be putting words in your mouth and be like, are you saying no? That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I want the full covering, right? So I would take my husband's last name. Yeah. Like, it's gonna be so cool when I'm like, man, I want some spaghetti. And he's like, really? He's like, yeah, I could go for some spaghetti. He's like, I got you. And I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna make me some spaghetti. And then he's like, hey, Deanna, can you, or I'm like, oh, we're going out to eat. He's like, hey, Deanna, get dressed. I'm like, okay. Put something nice on. I'm like, okay. And I get dressed. We get in the car. And I'm like, why are we at the private airport? Why are we at the little airport? And it's not the commercial airport. It's like where they have like a private airport. I'm like, why are we at the, what are you said spaghetti. Now, I know things elude me, but this isn't a spaghetti place. This is the airport. And he's like, yeah, I know, we're going to go get spaghetti. I'm like, okay. Boom, we're going to Rome. We're taking a private jet to Rome. I'm like, but I wanted spaghetti. It's like, we're going to Rome to get the spaghetti. I'm like, I didn't even get my passport. I didn't pack my bag. He's like, I got you in a new wardrobe for Rome, a little weekend bag. I packed your bag. Jackie is right here. I'm like, oh, hey, Jackie. Jackie's right here. I got everything. I got some clothes lined up. Don't worry. I had your bags packed. I'm like, what? I got your passport. I'm like, you did? And we're going to Rome for the weekend, and we'll get your spaghetti there. And I'm like, see, I was thinking this. I was thinking here. When I needed to be thinking here, because he was thinking here. And even then, it's like, if I'm really special and I'm really cool and I'm very loving and very rare, of course you're gonna do extravagant, loving, cool things for your wife. You notice how it's the broke men on the internet that argue? I've never seen a rich man or a man who wasn't broke just complain about being generous. Like, men who, like, I like I said, I will blame this hypersexual culture so much because women are tossing out sex to men like it's free samples, literally free. Like, there's no, you gotta take me on a date, Tinder and all them things. They make sex so accessible, it's not even special. Because I'm saying that is the common denominator why this dating culture sucks booty. Like, or I always pictured my wedding. Okay, so I snuck into Gotham Hall again when I went to New York for my mental breakdown recovery weekend. And when I snuck in again, I didn't get noticed. When I snuck in the first time, I asked the security guard was like, hey, miss, do you have an appointment? I said, no, I just wanted to look. He's like, I can't let you go inside. I said, okay, I just wanted to look. Can I just stand here? And he said, sure. And then when he turned his back, I started walking around. And then he found me. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I was just looking for the bathroom. He's like, I'm tired of people taking advantage of me. I'm like, bro, calm down. I was just walking around. But this time their doors were open. I guess they were setting up for an event. So I just started walking around. Like, I went in and I was literally shaking because I'm like, me being the safe, precautious one, I'm like, I can't go to jail for trespassing. But I went, I walked around, people saw me, they were like, hi, they were setting up, so no one cared that I was there, just walking around. So I was walking around and I took a picture on my disposable camera so I could have a nice little hard copy of the big room. And I always thought, ever since like 2020, I was like, I'm gonna have my wedding here. I know what stations. It's really cool. If you guys go on their website, you can host a gala there or a birthday party. It's just really expensive, but yeah, I was looking at like their menu, and I'm like, they have different like stations, so it's like you have up to 8 appetizers. I memorized this. Like, I planned my wedding, and I guess I'm like, the wedding is not the most. Shut up! Let me have this, okay? I'm gonna get married soon. I gotta start thinking. Okay? So I'm thinking, okay, yes, you get up to 8 appetizers, I think, and they have like different appetizers in each, like, so they have vegan, vegetarian, seafood, chicken, beef, lamb. Like, it's crazy, like the different categories. Then you can select up to 2 stations. So they have like a Pan-Asian station, which is like the dim sum and the takeout boxes of chicken and beef and broccoli. You can have the Korean station, which is like Korean fried chicken bites, like, you know, that type of vibe. You have the taco station. You have like a New York like food section, so it's like pastrami and pickles and stuff like that, and bagels and cream cheese, like that Mediterranean, so like the olives and stuff. What else? I was thinking, because doing they have a carving station. It's a supplemental fee, but it's like a carving station in addition to like your entrees. You get, so your prime rib, your turkey, whatever. So I was thinking, I have a lot of vegan family members, so I'm like, I'm gonna get the pass around hors d'oeuvres are gonna be like, I'll make at least 2 or 3 of them vegan, so they have an opportunity and they have an option. From the wedding itself, if you thought Beyonce's Coachella performance was a production, wait till you see my wedding, okay? Wait till you see a Deanna East production. If you thought the Coachella, and Beachella is iconic, okay? I'm not taking that away from Beyonce Knowles Carter. I'm not doing it. But wait till you see my production, okay? We're rehearsing. I'm gonna have a Netflix documentary about what went into this wedding, okay? We are training. My parents are in it. The only person who gets to not be in the dance routine is my friend Taylor, and as such, she agreed to carry Jackie down the aisle, because Jackie's not a flower girl because she's too old for that. Jackie is a bridesmaid, so she will be carrying Jackie down for my wedding, okay? So yeah, so we're gonna have the dance. I know the songs. I know that Gotham Hall has like a great like lighting team. They have like the drapery. I have an idea of the costumes. I have an idea of the music I want to play. Like, wait till y'all see it. It's probably gonna get copyrighted. Like, not copyrighted. Well, yeah, on YouTube, because it's gonna play copyright music. But it's like, whatever. I give to y'all. You can see my wedding like on the YouTube when it happens. It's gonna be filmed so beautifully. It's the album is gonna go so crazy. Like, the colors. I won't tell you the colors yet. You'll see when you see it. My dress, I'm just like, this is gonna be the wedding. And what's sad is no cousins in my family are getting married. Like, they're all in their like early, mid, late 20s, 30s. And I haven't been to a wedding in so long. I'm like, y'all don't think get married so I can come do the electric slide? You know how long it's been since I threw down on the electric slide, since I ate down on the wobble, since I hit the cha-cha slide real smooth. Like, you know how long it's been? Too long. Okay, nobody's getting married. Everyone's just doing their thing. And I was telling, I'm like, do I have to get married first? They're like, you might. And I'm like, fine. If that's what it takes, I'm gonna get married. So, you know, it's gonna be a vibe. And my husband's gonna be really hot. I emphasize that because in my 3 days of not eating, I'm just like, my husband's really hot. He loves the Lord. He's going to have such really great skin. He's going to be so wealthy that no matter the most expensive thing I think of is going to be not even a dent in his bank account. So I'm thinking like the most expensive thing, like if I'm like, okay, I don't know, I want to stay at the most expensive hotel. He's like, it's not, he laughs. He's like, expensive. Okay, that rich, that. Call me whatever you want, but I don't suffer. I'm not going to suffer no more in this life. That's not what Deanna, Kelly, Anita East is going to do. I'm not going to suffer any more than I've already have suffered. I'm going to live life and live Moss with my hot husband. So, y'all, let me tell you something I'm so excited for. My honeymoon. For obvious reasons, but also to finally just not be so restrained anymore. Like, I can just be like, oh, thank God we're married. We could just be naked together and drink pina coladas and eat jerk chicken on the beach and talk about stuff and do the coloring and what else? And what else? Get couples massages and do some more coloring and do wine tasting and color some more and stare each other naked and be like, we can do that now. Like, you have you have something I want. Hey, and also be like, goodness, my God in heaven. Like, stare at him like, oh, good Lord. Put some clothes on. I can't do it. Go give my heart up. I'm having palpitations. Jesus. Like, I'm just like chilling in my I might bring this with me. It's so comfortable. I'm just chilling like drinking my pina colada, and he's over here like, and I'm just like, oh. Hi, hello, and he's like, you have something I want. I'm like, not again. Not for the 14th time today, please. I need rest. God, imagine that's the case, and it's like, God said exceedingly and abundantly, and I didn't think in all areas, and he's like, the fourth is 14, pal. Go get you some Powerade. Go to bed, okay? You won't, my kitty is gonna fall clean off my body, and then what are we gonna do? What you gonna do? My vagina's gonna fall off my body, and then what? What are we gonna do when she just clocks out and just walks away because she said, no more? What are we gonna do? When she's like, I'm out, and I just see her like, I'm like, what? And I just see her walk away. She says, sis, you on your own. I'm like, how? What am I gonna do now? Or he's like, or my boobs are just gonna unscrew themselves and like bounce like balls because they're like, we're tired. Shoot. I'm excited for that though. My mom said Jackie has to stay with her for my honeymoon because she might. But it's like, she's my, that's gonna be the sad thing. I mean, I don't want to say it's gonna be sad. What I mean is, I've never been separated from Jackie, except that first week of college, and it was like not even a full week. It was like 5 days. I'm like, I need Jackie. So I don't know, cause I plan to have a honeymoon for at least 2 to 3 weeks, like 2-3 weeks, up to a month, like really. No, just nobody. It's just us in our own little zone, getting to know each other some more, happy, celebrating, finally being married, right? So for like a couple weeks, I'm gonna be away from Jackie. So I'm like, I hope I'm not too sad, because it's like, aw, my friend. She's my little friend. She's over, she's taking a nap, so I don't want to, like, pick her up because she's sleeping. But she's my little friend. I'm like, but Jackie, oh, that's the only sad thing. Jackie said she's going to be really happy when I get in a relationship. And she said that she's not going to be my best friend no more. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, because your husband's going to be your best friend. I'm like, Jackie. She's like, no, because when I'm in a relationship, you're not going to be my best friend. I'm like, oh, all right, well, there's that. Because Jackie is like this big. So she wants her husband to be like this big, who's really tall, right? And she wants him to have muscle. She has very, very high standards, as she should. She's Jackie Marie East. Of course she will. She's my little friend, my little sister. I don't expect her to not have high standards. So that's the only sad thing about the honeymoon, is like I'm gonna miss her a lot, and I've never been separated from her. So I just hope my husband, when I'm over here like crying for multiple reasons, I hope my husband is like, what's wrong? I'm like, I just miss Jackie. He's like, aw, I got something. I got something that'll put your mind. I'm like, you do? And it's just like, where are your closer? And I'm just like, I feel so vulnerable right now. Like, and I'm like sending an SOS. Like, I'm calling my mom. I'm calling somebody. I'm praying. I'm like, God, I didn't know. Because I prayed for a husband to be higher desire, right? So if God is doing exceedingly, abundantly, above all, more than we can ask or think of, and I'm thinking higher desire, whatever I think, and God has multiplied that significantly, what am I going to do? When he's like, and I picture him to be like jacked, okay? Like the abs are abbing, and I can just like do this with his abs, like go up and down, and it's just like a xylophone, like, or whatever a xylophone, something. And I'm just like, yeah, that's so cool. I can finally touch your abs. That's so cool. And I'm just like poking them, like, ha 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 ha, I can do this now. It's so cool. What I'm a little nervous about is his coloring pencil. Yeah, that concerns me mildly. Because if I had prayed exceedingly and abundantly, so whatever I think, it's going to be exceedingly and abundantly. So that's the only point that's like, ooh, now wait a second. Now hold on a minute. He's getting closer. He's like, I just want to cuddle. I'm like, put that thing away. I pray no one I know personally watches this video. So if I know you personally and you saw this video, no you didn't. So yes, I'm gonna go wash this face mask off. That feels good. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here because that was a fun talk. It felt like a live, even though nobody was commenting live. I should do more live streams. I just gotta find a way to get my camera to hook up to my laptop. There is a way. It just sounds mildly complicated, but whatever. Okay, so I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and talking with. I was talking to y'all, but I imagine you're commenting and talking with me too. So if you can relate to anything I said, please leave a comment if you felt like God is preparing you to be married or calling you soon for that season, or your experienced relationships. You also have questions about intimacy and you're just like, does anybody know? Because to this day, coloring is still sounds a little like, are you sure, God? Like, are you sure there's no other way to bring children into to get, like, are you sure? Are you sure that's how you meant it? Because that seems a little aggressive if you ask me. It also seems a little gross, like, ew. You want to put what where? Weirdo. Why would you want to do that? Like, that's, ugh. Are you sure? I don't know, pal. I don't know. Boy, oh boy. Jeez. So, I don't know what we gonna do. I literally, as much as I'm curious and I desire, I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's actually time. And he's like, okay. And I'm just like, I might start crying. Like, like I might do a YouTube. I might do a YouTube live and be like, y'all need to help me, please. He wants to do what? Really? After me being a tease my entire courtship engagement, what makes you think I want to do it? Okay, so I love you guys. Jackie loves you, and we'll see you in the next video.